Hi, witches, blessed be. This is White Raven over here yet again with another witch talk. This is the third time I do this one, so hopefully I get my message across and it's clear. How are you, witches? I hope you guys are good. The topic today is going to be about fear. How much does fear hinders us? How much does fear affect our spiritual life? And a little exercise that I want to share with you that helped me immensely facing my fears. So, countless of times since I started my YouTube channel and my Facebook page, people write me a lot. Like, why Raven, I have this spirit in my house that is creating havoc. Why Raven, I have this dark shadow in my house that is tormenting. Why Raven, I have this, I have that. I mean, so much stuff, guys. And they don't even know what it is that is tormenting, right? And lots of us live in this constant fear of the unknown. We automatically relate the unknown to evil. Immediately, what we don't know becomes a threat of our safety and our well-being. Okay, we go crazy. We start looking for witches and people that can actually get rid of all this evil stuff that is supposedly living in our houses because we are terrified. We are so terrified that we end up paying hundreds of dollars, if not thousands, just because we think that everything that goes bumped in the night is out to get us and drag us to hell. But I want to give you another perspective, guys. I want to give you a different side of this. One of the things that I have always known and felt is that darkness is not always bad. As a matter of fact, many times in my life has been darkness my shelter. I want to share with you something that I heard some time ago, a couple of years ago, and something that I really, really love. So I heard that Mother Kali, Goddess Kali, she's always depicted, of many times she's depicted as black, like she's completely dark. And the reason why she is dark and black is because within her we all look the same. When we stand in darkness, in complete pure darkness, guess what? We all look the same. And so it's based on this idea that I feel like darkness is not always bad. And even sometimes could be even great. So what if we become friends with the unknown? Have you ever imagined that's what's hunting you maybe is on your side? What if it's a loved one or a guardian angel or a guide? Or maybe a stray spirit that actually needs your help, your guidance, and you become a beacon for this stray spirit. Now think about this. In every aspect of our life, how much have we missed due to fear? Of the unknown, of the unfamiliar, of the people we don't know? I remember that years ago, when I was going to my gruesome divorce and the court case, my nerves were at the border of collapsing. I was about to have a nervous breakdown. And just as I've shared with you before many times, it was at this time that I discovered witchcraft. And so I decided to start meditating, and it was through meditation, guys, that I accidentally, because this is the magic of meditation, you discover things accidentally. So I accidentally discovered that if I imagine my court scenario the following day, the moment that I have to go back to court, actually have to be in court, I already lived the experience in my mind, sort of like I've been here, I've done that. And so I was not afraid anymore, or I was not as afraid as I thought I was going to be. I was prepared. And so by living my most scary moments in my mind while meditating, and I started experiencing different scenarios, I will overcome my worst fears, guys, because I lived them through the safety of my mind. So spiritual life is about the same thing, you know? It's very similar to it. I'm not saying that there's no dark entities and there's no dark spirits and evil spirits, but by facing our fears, we learn to overcome. And we learn to control our surroundings. Fear hinders you. Yes, it's true that we need certain fear and it's necessary for species protection, let's put it that way. And an amount of fear is actually innate. We're born with fear to some things. But irrational fear, guys, is another thing altogether. We've been conditioned for many, many, many years to fear the unknown. So let's do this now. So let's start to do an experiment, and you don't have to do it right now, but whenever you get a chance, you can probably practice it. And let's think about a situation that really scares you. In my case, I'm going to put it again as an example. I used to think about my court case. And then I used to see myself walking into the courtroom, seeing the benches left or right, seeing the people looking and staring at me, seeing the lawyer of my ex at one side, seeing my lawyer at the other side, thinking of what was at stake. What was I going to lose if I did not express myself, for example, properly in front of the judge? So I started leaving everything through the process of meditation. I felt my heart beating. I actually got anxious through the meditation, but instead of backing up, I face it because I was sitting down in my home in a chair, safe. So from a safer point of view, I started facing my fears. So now that you have lived that scenario in your head, and you probably have come with solutions, you felt it, you felt the fear, the anxiety burning like fire in your skin. But now that you have felt it and lived through it, now you're more capable or face it when you actually have to do it. Because from the security of your own mind, you realize that most of the fears that we have, or you have, are 100% unfounded. We imagine way too many things that don't end up happening. So, I know that an encounter with a spirit or a ghost cannot be imagined. It's like that's something that is really, you can't imagine unless you live through it. But the beauty of overcoming fear of a situation is that it makes your brain adapt, and it handles fear from a more rational point of view because your brain already experienced fears while you were meditating. Now you will be able to go through the fear and see the logical reason of your experience. It is when we overcome and break through fear that we start developing our abilities, guys. We open our third eye, and most importantly, we're able to feel the energies around us become one with the energies of the universe. True magic power is born at the moment we see through fear, guys. True magic power is born when we stop doubting ourselves. Fear brings negative, low levels vibrations, period. That's the end of it, and that's the truth. If you do something with fear, you are attracting negative, dark vibrations. Confidence raises your vibration, and confidence will place you. When you raise that vibration, you are placed at a much higher level than any restless spirit or dark entity. That's just the bottom line, guys. You are vibrating at a higher level. They can reach you. So as you see, it is extremely important. It's imperative, guys, that we break through, that we overcome, that we face what scares us, because it is in that threshold that spiritual evolution lies. You want to go ahead in life in your magical experience. You're experiencing life from a magical point of view. And you have to break through. Think about the things you have been conditioned to and the years of that conditioning. It's not done from one day to another that you break through and you break free. But once you do it, you evolve. You evolve. And remember, darkness is necessary because from darkness, light comes. It's not the way around, not the other way around. Light comes from within darkness. So don't be afraid of the dark. Listen to what's out there. Listen to the universe and that side of that energy. Break through. Experience fear in your mind and break through. Just wanted to share this different perspective with you guys. See if maybe it'll help you out a little bit. Maybe you'll feel like the things that are going crazy at night at home is not necessarily evil. Maybe you actually have guardian angels or guides that are trying to communicate with you, but you're so afraid that you completely block any kind of communication. Listen, guys, by all means, if you're afraid and you feel that that's what's out there is not good, then start meditating and start calling up on you light and try to elevate yourself as high as you can. Get in touch with your higher self so you can start vibrating in a different tune than all these other low-level entities. All right? Let me know what you think. I always love talking to you, witches. Until next time, stay wicked. Bye.